I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
Bonjour la famille, what's going on, gems? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Thyshiya Monique. And if you're new here, hey girl, what is up? What's poppin'? Girl, we finna have a good time today because look, this story time that I have for y'all today, baby, y'all messy, okay? But I like it. I ain't complaining. I posted a poll on my Twitter and on my Instagram, and I asked my followers what story time y'all wanted to hear, and y'all picked the messy stuff. So, but first, do not forget, if you are not subscribed, I need you to hit that subscribe button. What is you doing, baby? What is you doing? Go ahead and hit that bell. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up. I need all of y'all to thumbs it all the way up. And let's go ahead and get this story time poppin', because I know y'all want to hear the tea. So let go. So y'all's messy behinds chose for me to tell the story about when I fought the side chick at the club. Y'all, let's all gather ourselves, okay? Because when I tell y'all the tea is about to be hot, baby, this ain't even no tea. This a straight shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, in 2012, I was in a relationship with my high school sweetheart. We were together for quite some time. And at this point, we had both graduated high school. He was off to college. So I'm at work one day, and I go on my lunch break. I check my messages, and I get a random message from a girl, and she said, "Hey, I know you don't know me, but can you please give me a call when you have a chance?" As soon as I read this message right here, y'all, I already knew. Because let's be honest, my boyfriend at the time had a history of cheating. It did not come as a shock to me when, I got this message or whatever. All right, so let's give this girl a name, shall we? We gonna call this little thotty, we gonna call her Tatiana, because that's exactly what the hell she was. Little thot. You know what I'm saying? Little thot. And we gonna call my ex. We're gonna go ahead and give him a name, and we are going to name him Arrow. So I call the number that was provided to me, okay? And little Tatiana answers the phone, and she's like, "Hello?" In my head, I'm just like, what you got this stank AF voice for? You know what I mean? Like, you could just tell she was scheming when she, "Hello?" I'm not trying to be seduced by you. Like, what is you doing? Talk normal, you feel me? So I'm just like, "Hello? Like, what's up? I saw your message. You told me to call you. So what's up?" And she was like,
"Okay, well, let me just go ahead and tell you, this is about your boyfriend. This is about Arrow."
I was like, okay, like, obviously, so come on with it, boo-boo. What's up? And she was like,
"Well, are you guys, let me just ask you, are you guys together right now?"
"Yes, we are. What's up?" Like, what you got to say? What's up? I was ready to hear it. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like,
"Well, I just wanted to come to you, woman to woman, and let you know that I have been messing around with your man for the last 3 months."
Huh? Did I hear you right? What you said, for how long? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew she was gonna tell me that my nigga did some dumb. I was prepared. But you said for 3 months? What the hell do you mean? I had to ask her all the questions. Where did you meet him? How long have you known him? I asked her everything. At this point, y'all, I'm sitting in the back room at work and I'm like crying. But I didn't want her to know that I was crying, so I'm trying to like hold my own, you feel me? And like in my head, I'm just like concocting all these freaking mischievous plans. I'm like, nah, man, he about to get it today. Aujourd'hui, c'est fini pour lui. So I get off the phone with her and I'm trying to go back to work and my makeup is running. I'm crying. I'm sniffling. Like, my manager was just like, girl, just go home. Like, we got it. Just go home. And I was like, thank you. You know, ugly crying and stuff like. So I go sit in my car. I'm like, all right, plan A. This is plan A right here. I'm about to drive to his school. I am going to look for his vehicle. And I am going to smash every single window and bust every single tire. Like, I was on go. Like, I came to my senses. And I was like, no, babe. You got to go pick up your kid. Like, I'm going to go get my child. And I'm just going to try to cool off. I'm sitting at home and I'm just like, how am I going to do this? Like, because this nigga has to catch this fade today. I was ready to fight. Like, I was ready to fight. He was so far that I was just like, you know what? Let me just call him. If you know me, you know I went fed. And he was like, what you mean? What do you mean? Who is she? Like, why are you asking me these questions? You already sound guilty. Get your story together. And blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what? I said, if that's what you want to do, you can have her, boo-boo, and I'ma be good. I'ma do me, like, bye. So I went ahead and I called it off with him. That night, he drives over to my house, and he was like, you don't understand what's going on. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Like, I'm sorry.
Fraud. You're a liar. You are a cheater. You will always be a cheater. Fraud.
But guess what? After a very long time of convincing, my dumb fell for it. Yes, I did. I'm dumb. I was dumb. It took a lot of convincing, but after a while, me and him worked our stuff out and we got back together. 3-4 weeks later, this girl is blowing me up. I'm talking messages after messages, like going off on me. When I tell y'all, like, she was blowing me up constantly. She was DMing me on Twitter. She was DMing me on Facebook. She was texting my phone every day. Like, the way she was harassing me, y'all, like, it would have almost seemed like I took her man. You know what I mean? It was the craziest thing ever. Just talking some crazy stuff like, I'ma come through and whoop your da-da-da-da-da. Like, I got my whole squad on me. I'm from Detroit. You can't do nothing. Detroit will run you. Da-da-da-da-da. And you know what? It was at this very moment right here that I realized that this had no idea who she was messing with. None. She had no idea who she was messing with because clearly didn't nobody tell her. So a few weeks go by again. I go on Twitter and lo and behold, I am tagged as well as with my boyfriend in a naked picture of him. I'm pretty damn sure if I go search this girl's Twitter that picture is still up there. And it's everything. Like, so my man is exposed all over the internet. Everybody's looking at this stuff. It was craziness. And at this point, I'm like, I'm ready to pull up. Like, we gotta fight, bro. We gotta fight. She was always just talking all this dumb stuff, but would never tell me where she was at. So I'm like, all right, you know what? She's not even worth it. A few more days go by, and she sends the nude picture to my boyfriend's mom. And one of the kids had a football game, and we went to eat during one of the breaks. And next thing you know, she tells me that she got a text message, and it's a naked picture of her son. At this point, I'm like, nah, y'all. It's something up here. She got to be mentally ill. She had to be mentally ill, because it's like, who in there, what type of person does that? Like, what kind of attention are you looking for? You're mad? You're mad? But y'all, guess what? It doesn't end there. Guess what she did after this? So after she did that, she put his naked picture and a face picture of him on Craigslist under the men seeking men section, and put his real number. So he had all these gay dudes blowing him up, trying to meet up with him, like this, that, and the third. I'm just like, I couldn't do it anymore. This girl is insane. It was just pure madness, y'all. It was pure madness. Time goes by, y'all. Time passes by. All right, y'all, we finna get to the juicy part, the part y'all wanna hear. So a couple weeks go by again, and me and my girls decide, you know what? Let's go out. Let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So me and my girl, what we gonna call her? We gonna call her Diamond. Me and my girl Diamond go out. We get dressed. We looking cute. We're like, yes. You know what I'm saying? So we're walking around the club, we're dancing, we're having a good time, we getting drinks, we got niggas buying us drinks, blah, blah, blah. And then my girl Diamond spots somebody that she knows in a VIP. So we go into his VIP, we're dancing, we're having fun, we're killing it, blah, blah, whatever, you know? I'm dancing with my girls, getting it, and I just look out the side of my eyes, somebody staring at me. I was like, what the hell? What is this person staring at me for? You know, I was just a little confused. So I was just like, whatever. And we wanted to go get more drinks. So we walk out of our section that we were sitting in, and we start walking to the bar. And it's really crowded. So we're scooting to each other, you know? And I felt somebody behind me, this close, boobs to back close, almost. And I turned my head real quick, and I just saw these big hoop earrings with studs all over them. That's when a light bulb went off in my head, because this girl in all her profile pictures has them same dusty, crusty, rusty, old busted earrings in every single picture. And at that moment, I really didn't know what to do. My reactions were very delayed because it was loud, it was crowded. I was just like, okay, I don't know what's about to happen, but something's going to happen today. I turned around again, and she was gone. So I'm like, all right, bet. And we circle back and go back to our section. As soon as we got to our section, I let my girl Diamond know. I let her know. I was like, remember the girl I told you I've been having issues with? I told her, I was like, that's her right there. And she was like, oh, word, that's her? Bet. So we started keeping our eyes on her, blah, blah, whatever. The dance floor is crowded. The club is crowded. Her and her friends were in a corner behind our section. So she leaves her friends and her section or whatever and starts walking around and circling back over around and around our section. So she literally did a whole lap around the club, 7 or 8 times, I swear on everything, just to pass by our section to be seen. After the last time she starts walking back, she starts yelling at me, yelling stuff towards me, throwing her hands up whoop, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what she was saying, y'all. I really don't know what she was saying. But all I know is she was yelling at me, and her hands was looking crazy, she was ready to do something. So I was like, what? Really? And my girl Diamond, she's about that life. So she was like, oh, she talking to my girl? Oh, hell no. So she tells me, she's like, girl, hold my drinks. I said, hold your drinks. No, boo-boo. She's coming for me. Hold my drinks, okay? I give my drinks to Diamond, and I walk out of the section. And I'm out like on the dance floor with like where everybody else is at, and I'm face to face with this girl. I was like,
You busted, you crusty, how you come up to me, blah, 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 you a hoe, you this, you that, blah, 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 blah.
like I'm going in on her, like, and she's coming back at me like I have no idea what she's even saying because it's loud. There's so many people. I'm yelling, she's fingers in my face and everything. And out of nowhere, like, I just got tired, y'all. I just got absolutely fed the up, okay? I was done. I was so tired of hearing her talk. And so she was, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I just said, so she was talking, yelling, screaming, and I just, boom, like I just decked her right in her nose, like right dead in her nose. And after that, I just started swinging. Honestly, I don't know if it was my adrenaline, but I don't think this girl touched me not one time. But I was going. Bro, when I tell you I was swinging on this girl, I was swinging. In the middle of the club, everybody's there. It's Small Lake Shitty. It's this big. Everybody gonna be there. I have like 6-inch heels on. And I'm like going. And next thing you freaking know, boom, like I just fell on my heels and I just fell onto the ground. As soon as I fell onto the ground, she caught that as an opportunity to come on top of me. So she comes on top of me, and my girl Diamond was like,
Oh, hell no, uh-oh.
so Diamond comes in like whoosh and like tackles her off of me, and Diamond starts going boom, boom, boom in on this girl. And I'm like, oh snap, because I stand back up and I take my heels off and I go back to the girl. After I saw her, I was just like, well, it ain't over, and I'm not about to let nobody else fight my fight. So I went back in that hole and boom, 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 some more. Like, all I know is security, like, picked us up, and I'm small. So security just grabs me up with one hand, and then you got security getting her, and they drag us out. Like, at this point, like, all my shit fell all over the floor. My phone is gone. My wallet's gone. Like, everything is gone. For some freaking reason, she got to stay in the club because me and my homegirl were underage. We were only 19, and obviously it was a 21 and up club, and we both had fake IDs. So that was the only reason why, like, we really got kicked out. So we leave out the club or whatever like that, and next thing you know, my boyfriend's mom calls me. And I'm just like, hello? And she's like,
What are you doing?
and I'm like, I'm just leaving the club or whatever. She's like,
Why is this girl calling me, telling me that y'all jumped her at the club?
so she calls everybody and starts crying to everybody, talking about that me and my girl jumped her and all this kind of stuff, like that we beat her up and jumped her and she's gonna press charges. Like, what? You're the one that came to me talking crazy. Like, I'm not about to run up on you unless you hella disrespected me. You know what I mean? She needed to be ran up on. Like, she needed to. You know what I'm saying? So, why are you mad? Why are you calling everybody crying, talking about you got your butt whooped? You deserved it. You know what I mean? So, after that, the harassment continued for quite some time, and I tried to meet up with her a few more times to fight her. My boyfriend's mom and her whole squad of friends were even trying to run up on her and fight her. My whole squad was trying to run up on her and fight her. Like, she would never drop her location though. Oh, scary. Nah, man, I can't deal with the side chicks. I can't deal with the cheating boyfriends. I don't do any of that. That's why your girl stays single, okay? That's why your girl stays single. But anyways, y'all, that pretty much is the end of my story time. Moral of this story is, 1, if you're in a relationship with somebody who is unfaithful, has a history of being unfaithful, whatever, there's a very slim chance that they're gonna change and like have a come to Jesus moment. The second moral of the story is, if there's a girl that is trying to get your man and blowing you up about this because her and your man did, just let her have him. Just let her have him. They deserve each other. You know what I mean? 3, don't ever, 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 ever lower yourself and make yourself look stupid, you know, trying to deal with simple-minded people that try to come at you crazy like that, okay? Never lower yourself. Because, in all honesty, like, I made myself look bad fighting in the middle of the club, falling, taking heels off, losing my phone, this, that, and the third. I made myself look dumb over that little broad. Not worth it. I am too cute for that, okay? All right, y'all, so I hope you enjoyed this crazy story time. Definitely more to come, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, turn on my notifications so I can bless y'all, with these story times and with more of my videos. But, all right, gens, until next time, mwah.
They know.